We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Minnesota Twins and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Get ready for Dodger baseball. Next on the show. Sierra is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully, he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Settling in now, Nick Gordon. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Nick.
Here it comes. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
The 1-1 home.
Inside, ball 2.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Peterson has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting second.
And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The numbers on the year, 272. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. Now the 1-0. Sierra has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Fouled off.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
The 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bellinger's under it. 2 down.
Batting third. The second baseman, Luis Arias.
Standing in, Luis Arias. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a soft liner. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
First delivery to him on the way. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes as Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Good job to work the count and put himself
high and deep to right center. Bellinger looking up, and it's gone. A 2-run dinger off the bat of Nelson Cruz, number 10 for him on the year, as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Two and two.
looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Oh, there it goes in the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Twins have made it a 3-0 ball game.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Stepping in now, Mitch Garver.
The catcher, number 8.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably good.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Twins 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Randy Dobnak gets the ball for the Twins in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Talk about impressive. How about an ERA under 2 last season for this guy? If he continues to pitch like that this year, he's going to put himself near the top echelon of pitchers. Not going to be an easy thing to do, but we'll see how he starts out in this one.
Stepping in, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Justin Turner.
Now the pitch. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And this one's inside and high, 1-2 now. And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman, 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2. Down the third baseline. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. From the belt, kicks and deals. Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Two runs on the board after the home run by Mookie Betts. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Dodgers are back within a run at 3-2 now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So here's Cody Bellinger, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action.
Bellinger.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Still only 1 out in the inning. 2 balls and no strikes, the count to the Dodgers center fielder. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
The 3-1 pitch. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger, number 11 for him on the season, and the Dodgers have come back to tie it at 3. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Hey, thanks, Matt. Yeah, you know what? Dodger Stadium has always been known for a very high mound, and pitchers love to pitch in this ballpark. And Dero, when the sun goes down and that marine layer air comes in, this is a tough yard to hit the ball.
I was going right there, Dan. Day game, this place plays completely different, but to do it at night, that's why it was such an impressive performance today. For them to move traffic all over the yard today, not easy to do.
2-0 now. 3 runs already home here. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and that misses inside. 1-0.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
First pitch on its way. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. With runners in scoring position this season, Lux is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
0-2. Here it is. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Fouled away. One and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And it's fouled away. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
2-2. Here it is. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We move ahead to the top of the second now, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He looked like a caveman swinging the club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
The pitcher, Randy Dobnak.
Stepping up to the plate, Randy Dobnak. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Nick Gordon. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Gordon, a native Floridian. This is his first year at the big league level. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Betts has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. Home half of the second coming up. It's 3-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Will Smith. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. 1 away.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 60.
Now at the plate, Sierra, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2.
The batter, The third baseman, Justin Turner.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Turner, a California native, actually. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
That's the splitter there, but it misses. 1-2. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Now to the plate, Max Kepler flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Fouled off. And now a pitch on the way. And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 1. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West.
Araya.
In now, Luis Arias. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now. Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Line to the right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening. And as the graphic there illustrates, his total for the year places him second best on the Twins roster. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Arias stands at first with 1 out. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Josh Donaldson digging in now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract. 1-2 now.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
One left for Minnesota. Through 2.5. It's 3 apiece. Bottom of the third now. Standing in, Chris Taylor. He singled his last time up.
Shortstop, Chris Taylor.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
0-1.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
And there's the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Homer Bailey is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Homer Bailey.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is the right fielder. Still going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run there for Mookie. His second home run of the game as they take the lead 4-3. Bellinger at the plate now. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game, and it's now 5-3. Next up is Max Muncy.
They swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Garver finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Muncy is retired, 2 down now. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. His lifetime numbers against Bailey. He's gone 3 for 4. First pitch coming, here it is. So far this season, Peterson is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Peterson carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. 3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
On a good pitch there as he had him fooled badly, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Bailey pauses. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Now the 1-0. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season as it is now 7-3. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Hey, thanks, Matt. Yeah, you know what? Dodger Stadium has always been known for a very high mound, and pitchers love to pitch in this ballpark. In D-Row, when the sun goes down and that marine layer air comes in, this is a tough yard to hit the ball
I
out
was
of.
going right there, Dan. Day game, this place plays completely different, but to do it at night, that's why it was such an impressive performance today. For them to move traffic all over the yard today, not easy to do.
Now batting, catcher.
Standing in now, Will Smith. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. That's wide, 2-0. 4 runs here in this half inning. And it's fouled away. Set and the 2-1 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Fouled off. Now the payoff pitch home. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. 3 innings complete. Dodgers out in front, 7-3. Leading off the inning, Mitch Garver, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. The 1-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. They're laid off for the second strike. And he fouls this one off. Got him.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Betts has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The first baseman, number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
Digging in to try it again, Marwin Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch here is a slider, but that's taken up and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Now the 2-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. He's got it, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, the pitcher, Corey Guerin.
At the plate now, Corey Guerin. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Grounded slowly to the left side. Right to him. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. So here now's the pitcher, Sierra.
Number 60.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. The 0-1.
Nope.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Guerin was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. He's set. Here comes the 1-1, and it's fouled away. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Back to the top of the order now, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. He's set. Here it comes. Comes set, and the 0-1 is looked at for ball 1. The 1-1 home. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
At the plate, Chris Taylor. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. New inning set to get underway. Ready once again, Nick Gordon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. This is line to left, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Nick Gordon has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
To the plate now, Max Kepler, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 2-0. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Count even at 2-2. Full count to Max Kepler. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 2.
Now at the plate, Luis Arias. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Ball, action side.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. The 2-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Reined in to second for 1. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Twins retired in short order. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way.
0-1.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Betts is retired, and there's 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
7 runs, an equal number of hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And there's a base hit on the line.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
No hits to this point. Fouled off. Runners on first with 1 down. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. It was a walk in his last trip. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still 2-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Tyler Clippard trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Gavin Lux will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt here. And he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. 2 down, runners at first and second. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Garver gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Ross Stripling takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. The next twin up, Nelson Cruz. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Line drive base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And you can see right there he currently holds the top spot in that category on this Minnesota ball club. So now to the plate, Josh Donaldson, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Line drive to left. Peterson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So coming to the plate, Mitch Garver. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Line to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 7-4 contest.
The first baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Standing in now, Marwin Gonzalez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
First and second now, 1 man out. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Jorge Polanco will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Lifted down the line in left. Peterson on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Twins forced to settle for 1 to the bottom of the 6th inning. LA's on top, 7-4. Trevor May will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Next up for Los Angeles, Will Smith. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. And now a check swing, but did he hold up in time? No, swung the bat, says Clyde Washington. It's strike 1. Here's the 0-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Smith is retired, and there's 1 away. Plate, Ross Stripling. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls in the strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
0-2, here it comes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Down and away, ball 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1.
That's ball 3.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches, sliders down the way, both of them just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Mookie Betts will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
That's the ball. Count 1-0.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Here it is on 3-0. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
It was obvious when the count went to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Ready with the 1-0. A ball and a strike now. 2 out, bases loaded. Fouled off. The set and the 1-2 misses. Ball 2. fouls this one off. He's set. The 2-2. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Dodgers leave them loaded. They hold a 7-4 lead. Seventh inning ready to roll. Digging in once again, Nick Gordon. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. That misses. 2-0. And now a pitch on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now back, the center fielder, Max Kepler.
One gone now in the Minnesota seventh, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Fouled away. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. One out, nobody on. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's out there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the seventh.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box now, Luis Arias. Swing and a liner. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the seventh. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Here it comes.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Jock Peterson waits on deck. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home seventh.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Stepping up now, Jock Peterson. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. And a ball 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Fouled off. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention
New
please.
pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call.
Sergio Romo.
Gavin Lux will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the stretch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Will Smith. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Boy, in a mid-80s fastball that time, but it's a called strike 1-1. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. A 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Stepping in now, Ross Stripling, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They hold a 7-4 lead. Nelson Cruz will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Pitch on the way. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. I'm trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Back goes Peterson on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The third baseman, number 24, Josh.
Stepping into the box, Josh Donaldson. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Full count now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Now that.
So striding in, Mitch Garver. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First offering on its way. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Eddie Rosario would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Inside, he misses ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So striding forward now, Eddie Rosario. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's giving.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now. To the plate now, Marwin Gonzalez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. A 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Twins 6. Ready for another chance? Justin Turner. It was a walk in his last trip.
Justin Turner.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Now the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
Line drive to center field, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot. At the plate now, Chris Taylor, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Way outside. 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Working for the punch out and the offering.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no odds, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, that's not a real good look when you flail at what ends up being a wild pitch. Doesn't say much about your pitch recognition, but regardless, the runner is able to advance, so we'll see if he can drive him in now.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Change-up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that Jake Cave will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 50, Jake Cave.
Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. fouled away. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1.
Now at the plate, Nick Gordon. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Now batting, the center fielder, Max Kepler.
Now in the box, Max Kepler, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Pitch on the way.
Ball inside.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Shot toward right center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Dodgers led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Sierra wins his third of the season. Kenley Jansen closes the door for the save, his 9th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 7 runs on 9 hits.